Hello and welcome back to the channel. We're in for a bit of a treat today. I got a parcel from my good friend Dave Chamberlain from North East Coins, and that's the mug that I did actually receive a few weeks back, which I showed. And we come to an agreement. Dave was looking to sell off some of his coins and turn them into silver. Not literally, of course. And one of the things that I wanted to buy for him was the old £2 coin set. I do own one, I believe, the Dove for 1995 individually. But all these years that I had the £2 coins, I'd never actually collected them or kept them when they went out of circulation either. So as you can see right there, the 1996 Scottish Commonwealth. And there to the left, I believe, is, let's just bring it a bit closer. I think that's the Claymorites. And that one there's, you watch, I've got this wrong way around, but that's probably the Billerites. You've got the Bank of England and the Dove from 1995, celebrating 50 years of peace. Obviously the 1996 football Euros. And that one as well, which I don't even remember. I remember it being released in 1995. Is it United Nations or something like that? But it's not one I ever come across when they were being circulated. And if they were circulated in very small numbers, I'm sure Glenn from Lackamuna would probably better fill into the comments of exactly how low it was, especially the Claymorites. It was like something like 300,000 off the top of my mind, top of my head, sorry. Anyway, that's one little set that I did happily buy from Dave. And before we go a bit further, let's just check in with the sponsors. Thank you for that.
Hi, Dave here, North East Coins. Just broken into Ian's video, don't tell him. I just thought I would advertise somebody else's channel today. Go and subscribe to Karen's Coins. Ian loves that woman. She does some great hunts and he would appreciate it. And while you're here, drop Ian a like and a comment. You know what I mean? Support him. Otherwise we'll only have him crying. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye now.
Here we go. And also what I bought from Dave was the 2018 RAF Centenary sets. Now, I do own the 2018 annual coin set, but this is not something that I've ever looked into or looked to buy before, but it's something I've always been aware that I've never owned. I mean, the likes of, again, Mackham or even not RJ Coins. I know he's very big into his £2 coins and enjoys the aviation side of the coins. We've got the Vulcan there. You're gonna have to forgive me if I get any of these wrong, because it's not something I've really looked closely into before. I mean, I'm looking at the writing more than the coin. That looks like the Spitfire on the £2 coin, and then the Lightning, the RAF badge, and the Sea King, which is, I believe, a helicopter, isn't it? Let me just, there we go, you can see it a little bit better there. Apologies for not bringing it into focus a bit better than that. That was another set I bought from Dave. Thank you very much, Dave. Beautiful set. There was a couple of other items that I did actually buy as well. Let's just focus on old North East Coins' mug. Beautiful. Now this was one that I've always wanted to get. It looks like Dave has flipped this and put in his own handwriting, not intended for circulation. Well, come on, Dave, you know it's not struck for circulation. Not intended is the wrong word. Anyway, never mind, that really doesn't matter. This is the Armistice coin that I've always wanted and I've always begrudged paying for it. So I've never owned it. And again, they bought a lot of coins out in 2018, didn't they? So an absolutely gorgeous coin. Obviously Queen Elizabeth on the obverse, and see if I can get this focused a little bit better so you can read it. Yeah, your truth untold, the pity of war. Yes, and again, something that Glenn would probably know, that it's got, I'm pretty sure that it's got an edge inscription like most £2 coins. Doesn't it refer back to someone that actually, was it the last person that died in the war? Their name was edge inscribed in the 2018, sorry, the First World War. I could be wrong there, but I'm just going back from memory. So that was another beautiful pick up from you, Dave. Thank you very much. Oh, and he also very, very kindly, now I really wasn't expecting this, but I know Glenn didn't manage to pick one of these. It's the Act of the Union rotation error. Now, this is just something he sent to me out of the kindness of his heart. I didn't ask for this. It was just an add-on to the order I placed with him. And you can see, let me just bring it out so it's not so close, so you can focus. You can just, I can see, but you might not be able to see the thistle at the top. So if you take it right round, you can see the Queen there. It's at a 90-degree rotation. So that's the first one I've ever heard, but I have owned before. Never mind heard. Thank you very much, Dave. That's wonderful. There's something else to the collection. And finally, now this again is one I've never come across before. It's a Bailiwick of Guernsey, 2019. Just make sure it's lined up with the Queen. Oh, it's completely wrong. There we go. So you can see there, the Bailiwick of Guernsey, 2019. And I believe, I was talking to Dave about this on the phone the other night. It is to do with the Royal Air Force aerobatic team. So, yeah. There we go. So you can see it just there. So that's not officially part of the 5 coin set that was released in 2018. And this is a coin that was released in Guernsey of 2019. But it's a beautiful one. And again, Dave, over his goodness heart, as well as the rotation error, sent me this free of charge. This is wonderful, and I didn't expect that at all. So thank you, Dave. Wonderful. And if we just get to his coin, you will see there's a letter here, just to finish things off. In Dave's normal way, it's all on a North East Coins notepad now. Beautiful. I'd about to throw this in the bin, and I know exactly where it is. In fact, when it gets, I'll probably shred it in 1,000 pieces afterwards. But anyway, hi Ian. Sorry, I did not put a letter in your last package. I only put letters to people that he likes, and you are not one of them. Thank you, Dave. I know that. I know my place. I won't be putting won't be putting the letter into this one either. Thanks very much, Dave. P.S. I've just seen the cup mark at the bottom. Now, I don't suppose for a minute I'm going to be able to show. There's a little mark on that as well. Anyway, doesn't matter. That's brilliant, Dave. Thank you ever so much for this, and thank you ever so much. If you would like to comment and like and subscribe, it'd be really appreciated. And I hope to see you in the next upload. Goodbye for now.